Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast.
Welcome to the award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Today coming to you from Spring Branch High School Foundation's Back to the Past Car Show in Houston's Spring Branch neighborhood. Just ahead, we have In Wheel Time Time. I want to keep saying In Wheel Time Tom or Tom.
Jerry, either one.
That includes our story of the week, recalls, and guess what the used car sold for? Jeff has this week's Motor Minute, and we review the new Toyota 4Runner in this segment of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world Mars, we always need more Jeff Seekin. David Ainsley is going to stick his hand in here. Let's see your hand.
You sure
or
it's
something.
his hand?
It doesn't make any
That's
difference.
his hand.
There
Okay.
we go.
Good thing he did
I'm
that.
Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us today. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Let's start, shall we, with our story of the week. We get our stories from Automotive News. Once the crown jewel of German automaking, Porsche has gone from profit powerhouse to crisis case in just 2 years. Porsche's warning on September 19th that its profits margin will reach 2% at most this year after the company upended its EV strategy at a cost of $2.1 billion shows the depth of the automaker's troubles. As a manufacturer with an entirely European production base, Porsche is heavily exposed to global trade friction. Vehicles exported to the U.S. from its home base in Germany now face a 15% tariff, costing the company hundreds of millions of dollars this year alone. China, once a growth engine for Porsche, has become a drag. Luxury sales cratered amid the country's real estate crisis. I didn't know they had one. Porsche's sales in China fell 21% during the third quarter, dragging down the brand's global shipments, which declined 5.7%. And Porsche's woes have been compounded by persistent supply chain issues, which all of the manufacturers are now dealing with. Slumping volumes and tighter bank lending have left many suppliers struggling to stay afloat, forcing Porsche to intervene financially in some cases. For example, Porsche had to take over battery supplier Varta to secure cells for its upcoming hybrid 911. Porsche's hard bet on electrification has failed. The brand aimed to make 80% of its sales fully electric by 2030, but the expected demand for electric cars has not materialized. Sports car buyers remain hesitant because of steep depreciation of EVs. A Taycan electric sedan sees its worth tumble just after 12 months, while the iconic 911 keeps its value even after a decade. Porsche's decision to make its new Macan SUV electric only has misfired. The Macan Electric is struggling to gain traction. New combustion-powered Macan is being developed, but it could be 2028 before it comes into market. This is just bad news. An even bigger hole is forming with the 718, which is a mix between a Boxster and a Cayman. The combustion-powered models will be discontinued this year, but battery electrics are unlikely to launch before 2027 because of battery supply issues. And the list just keeps on going.
So the higher-end vehicle, the exotics, the Porsches, I'm sure the Lamborghinis, they're suffering more on this tariff than like a GM or a Stellantis or a Ford. I think
to a point.
Because of their high-end product.
Well, but is it really the tariff that's the problem? Because, I mean, we were talking about part of that was the Chinese market. I'm having a hard time envisioning a 911 buzzing around China.
Right.
Well, apparently they've got lots of money. Well, some do in China, and they're not buying this whole electric move. And with apparently the real estate market in China, which is the first I've heard of it, that with the real estate market crashing in China, apparently there's not as much money, spendable, burning money.
Cash.
That kind of money, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever driven a Porsche?
No.
Okay.
I rode in one.
Back when they came out with the Cayenne, the big SUV, it was in a press fleet, our press fleet, and I got a chance to drive it for a week. There's nothing else like it. It doesn't drive like anything. You can't compare it to anything. It doesn't compare to a BMW. This is above and beyond all of that. So I haven't had one since, but I can tell you, and based on our recalls that we have, you never hear of a Porsche being recalled.
That's true.
Every now and then,
And-
every once in a while.
But it's rare.
Yeah.
But isn't it mainly the electric?
But the quality of the vehicles is number one and has been number one forever. So there is that. Okay, got a couple of recalls to tell you about. This is you, Jeff. Continental Tire Americas is recalling certain Continental Terrain Contact, Cross Contact RX, Contiseal, and General Grabber HTS tires. They've been produced using the wrong rubber compound, causing the tread to detach. A tire tread detachment can result in a tire failure, increasing the risk of a crash.
Yeah, that's not good. That's why it's important to register them.
Stellantis is recalling 62,900 vehicles due to an issue with the rear view camera image display. That this goes on and on. It's almost like an airbag, and it goes across all manufacturers. Alfa Romeo, Giulia, Stelvio, all of that. And we cannot leave out Ford.
No.
They're recalling some of its vehicles. Camera issue as well as a seatbelt issue in Ford Mustangs. Total Ford recalls this week, 625,000. I don't have any more recalls because why? Because the government has shut down, and part of the shutdown is NHTSA. And so they did not send me this week's recalls. So
that's good for Ford.
It is good for
He's
Ford.
still recalling them. It's just unannounced.
Yeah, that's it. So the goal is for you to go to safercar.gov,
Yep.
put in your VIN number, and it will tell you whether or not your car is being recalled. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Oh.
All right. Let's do the Sold Cars Roundup, shall we?
Okay. Give him a second to wind it up.
Is that okay with you, Mars?
Yes, sir. I just
Gotta get
still having trouble
here's your
seeing it. Well, I know, but I got to get to the.
Well, anyway, while they're fiddling with the car itself, you have your mind to a C1 Corvette. This particular one is a 1954, which is the first original model year, although some of them were built in 53. 1954 Chevrolet Corvette, convertible as they all were. White, classic white with the red interior, and it probably has that really ugly beige top, and whatever. Guess what that car sold for? Now, this looks like, at least it looks like it's an original with the wide whites and the hubcaps and all that.
$225,000. $225,000.
Well, I didn't say that it was, serial number 01.
Well, even
but you're
so.
going to go for a quarter of a million.
I'm going $250,000.
Okay. Mr. Mars, have you got a guess?
I got money to burn today.
Now, Mr. Heitzman.
Yes.
He's rolling in here at about 25,000, a little bit less than what Jeff was saying.
20. Yeah.
250.
Yeah.
250.
250.
Is it?
No.
It's 25,000 is what Jeff said?
Yeah, that's what Heitzman says.
Yeah, would you like to guess? 65. How about 69,300?
Oh,
David
there
won.
you go.
69.
I was going to buy several of them, is what it was.
Yeah, well, good luck on that.
There you
That's
go.
what it was.
There aren't that many survivors. Next up, 1988 Chevrolet Corvette. Now, this is the first model, a C4. No, C4. No, C3. No, this is a C4. 1988 Chevrolet Corvette. It looks clean. It looks stock. That's all I can tell you. What do you think that car sold for?
17.
25. David says 25. Mr. Mars, do we have any other bidders?
Mr. Heitzman says $39,000.
$39,000 for an 88 Chevrolet Corvette, red in color. Jeff, did you want to?
17.
17? It sold for $7,400.
Oh, okay.
You
Says
see,
a lot about
you're
that
hanging
year,
on,
Corvette.
$7,400. You keep hanging with your Infiniti and all that stuff. You need to get you a classic.
Like a Porsche.
Or a Corvette. Whatever. Okay, this is for you, Jeffrey.
Uh-oh.
A 1972 Chevy Nova.
Yeah, baby, I had
Two-door, dark blue. It's not stock. It doesn't have an emblem in the front of it, and it's got custom wheels on it. It is a, it's not a convertible, so it would be
$4,000.
$4,000.
$4,000.
$4,000.
$4,000.
Okay. Would you like to guess on that? 10,000. What did Mr. Heitzman say?
Well, I think he's stalling.
He's stalling.
No, he's 27,000.
27,000. The car sold for $40,950.
Ooh,
It's a
been
beautiful,
nice one.
It must be nice, yeah.
Yeah, well, there it is.
When I sold mine, $1,500.
Yeah.
Back in 77.
Oh, well, 77. Yeah, okay.
And you know what he did? He wrapped it around a tree.
Did he really?
Like 2 weeks later, yeah.
Oh, no. That's too bad. Okay, this is for you, Mars.
Yeehaw.
A 1950 Plymouth Deluxe four-door sedan.
That's what I need.
That's exactly what you need. We're going to make that into the in-wheel time machine. You know what? I'll bet it doesn't have an exhaust leak or broken exhaust thing like your truck does.
Exhaust manifold bolts.
Okay, well, whatever it is, tick, 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 and it keeps getting louder. Tick, 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 tick.
I'm going to go 39.
39?
39.
Heitzman's popping in at 41. He likes it.
I can't. Well, I'll show you the picture, but I'm going to show you the price too if I show you the picture. All right. You want to see the picture? Well, there's the picture.
No, you don't.
See, he's thinking 39 too.
1950.
3901. Go that way.
How much? How much?
Heitzman's 41.
41. All right. Would you like to guess? 32. David says 32. What do you say, Jeff?
39.
39. This particular car sold for $8,500.
Oh, see.
That's why I bring these cars up, because you can afford to get into the hot rod tour of Texas. That'd be a great road cruiser.
Oh yeah, it would be.
It's probably got a 3-speed on the tree.
I'd have to take it to Ella Body Shop and fix it up for him first.
Well, he's not going to deal with that. All right, next up is a 1996 Chevy Silverado. Now, I'm going to tell you right up that this is a 4x4. It's got, what he says here is a 4x4 bed. We call it a step side. Mm-hmm. And my guess is that it's maybe an all original, because I don't know why it's this price. But I just gave you a hit. A 1996 Chevy Silverado 1500.
$8,000.
$8,000. David? 8,500. All right.
I'm waiting for Heitzman to come in here at 17,000, and I think he's going to be the closest.
I think you're right, because it sold for $26,250.
Wow. Yeah,
that's a very popular body right now.
And clean too, probably.
Yeah, 2-door.
And it's four-wheel drive.
Yeah. All right, next up, and this is for the fine folks up there in Oregon.
Lilienthal's.
Yes, the Lilienthals. The 1988 Toyota Land Cruiser. 1988 Land Cruiser. It kind of looks like a Range Rover.
It looks kind of like a Range Rover, kind of
British.
squared off like a Bronco too.
Okay.
The later model Bronco.
Well, come up with every like. This is an 88 Land Cruiser. It looks stock and.
All right, I'm ready.
20, all right.
21.
21 for Jeffrey. How about you, David? 23.
Heitzman's at 23. You can't have 23.
It sold for $47,250.
See, between you and Heitzman, you could have bought it.
Yeah, $47,250.
David's at 47.
Speaking of which, how about a 1970 International Harvester Scout, silver? It's got some aftermarket wheels on it. It's got a black top on it. Were the tops on the Harvesters? Were they?
I don't remember.
Could you take those off?
Best I remember, you could take all of them off.
Yeah,
they
just weren't. So. They weren't soft cloth. They were just hard.
Yeah, they were hard tops.
Yeah, it's like a fiberglass thing.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I'm going to go
70 Harvester Scout.
31.
31. David?
Harvester.
A 70 International Harvester Scout.
Heitzman's at 33.
He's at 33. I'm going to show you the picture. There's the picture.
That's another one that's very popular right now.
So he says 33. What do you say? 25. He says 25. It sold for $44,100.
Oh, man.
You know, Barrett Jackson is on from Scottsdale winter version, and it's on TV. It started Thursday, and they had some of the lower-end cars. There was a Maybach, a 20-year-old Maybach that went for like $8,000. Well, and it had 50,000 miles on it.
They can't find parts for that either.
Exactly right. And some of the lower-end stuff was going pretty cheap.
This is a 1967 Mercury Cougar XR7. Now, an XR7 is the hopped-up one, okay? There it is. White in color, okay? What do you think there, Jeffrey?
I'm thinking 27.
27. And one of our Online guests, what do they say?
Yeah, he's still thinking.
Okay, well, I don't have time to wait. 17.
17.
What are
I'm
you?
27.
27.
Heitzman's at $11,000.
$9,750.
There it is. There you go, Jeff Heitzman. You can buy it.
Okay, so that's our sold car.
He's delaying because he's Googling them.
It probably
Good
is.
for you, Jeffrey.
Probably is. Anyway. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Coming up, a review of the Toyota 4Runner, which is all new for this year, plus Jeff's Motor Minute, when the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this break.
I can't get there. I can't see it.
Did you find it, Mars?
Yeah, I got it. It's running. I lose my mouse in this. We're going to have to get something. No, man, I can't see it on the screen.
Okay, you got another screen right there.
Yeah, where's the mouse? There it is.
I hope you're making notes of all of this stuff, Mr. Mars, so we don't have to go through this next time. Because there is going to be a Christmas version of Tailpipes and Tacos. Are you okay?
Yeah.
He's counting down.
Tailpipes and Tacos in December sometime.
We need a whole shadow box over that thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Either that or brighten it up. Have you thought about that?
I don't know that would do it because I've got such a strong reflection of me in the white shirt. Everything kind of blends in.
Okay.
30 seconds. The only thing is we got to make sure they know that we can't. I already told Chase we cannot do December the 6th.
Well, you need to tell him again. What's December the 6th?
Gulf Coast Auto Shield. And that's going to be our last one unless he starts coming up with some money.
Okay.
Well, tell him now. And if he books it on the 6th, then say, hey, you're out.
They haven't said, but normally they're on the third Saturday, so that would be about the 18th or 19th, but it's getting pretty close to Christmas there. All right, and we're back.
Hey, we invite you to join us for the live In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show every Saturday, 10 to noon Central on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, and Facebook. Get one today. It's free. And don't forget, 30-minute podcasts of our shows from your favorite podcast store. Time now for this hour's car review. I had a chance to drive the 2025 Toyota 4Runner. Final assembly location, Taharan, Aichi, Japan.
All right.
Available trim levels, there are 9 of them, including variants of the TRD, which has the most of them, SR5, Limited, Platinum, and Trail Hunter, which is a new trim level. 4-wheel drive Limited is what I had. This is a standard SUV, in other words, body on frame, and we were going to call this a mid-size SUV. Seats 5. Now, it can come with a third row, which this one did. I don't know why. They've squeezed it back there, but I guess somebody wants it. This is the 6th generation, but that third row, by the way, is going to cost you $1,500 extra.
Oh, boy.
Third generation, all new for 2025. The new skin on it still retains the 4Runner look, but it's more muscular, a little more edgy than the older model. 3-part grille includes a skid plate down low in the version that I had. Bigger wheel options add a sophisticated street look to this. Modern tail lights bookend the large tailgate with a sunshade over the rear window. What I liked about it, the new look, was 16 years in the making. We hope that you enjoy it, and so do they. What could use improvement? There are too many trim levels. I think that they need to whack some of those away. It's just too many. And I understand why they do it, because they bundle all of these things together and they come up with all the trim levels, but it's too confusing. Is it worth it? I don't know, because problem is when you have this particular trim level, then you say, but I want that. Well, that's extra. Now, if you want, you can have that and that with a bunch of other stuff for the next trim level. And it just keeps on going and going and going. That's just my opinion. Interior highlights. Homework is needed for its multifunction 4-wheel drive system. I didn't try it. It has lots of adjustments. Listen, this is an off-road vehicle, and let's not forget that. Who takes them off-road? No one that I know that owns one. My son-in-law owns one, and he's never been off-road with it. Phone charger is up underneath the dash in front of the console. I figured that this is a perfect place for it. It's kind of a no man's land up there. You just kind of slide the thing up there. It's got an automatic charger the whole 9 yards.
Yep.
It's perfect. Upper trims get classy leather appointments, and I mean nice looking. Optional huge infotainment screen that I had. It's a bump up from the standard one, and even the 7-incher that I think that is on the standard 4Runner. That it's plenty big, but if you want a great big one like a Tesla, well, you can get it. Easy operation, however. Cargo room adequate without the third row up, needless to say. What I liked about it, the ruggedness of the interior really stands out. So you're not gonna, it's not a sissy mobile. Okay, you're buying an off-roader. It's gonna look like an off-roader on the inside. Mm-hmm. Third row's a no-go for me. Engine, no more V6. 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, 278 horsepower. It's fine. 317 pound-feet of torque, 8-speed automatic transmission. It'll tow 3 tons.
Wow.
So you know it's got to be stout, right? Mileage ratings, 20 in the city, 24 in the highway, 21 for a combined. I got 20 over 437 miles. What I liked, the Turbo 4 works well. And I'm not a huge fan, generally speaking, of turbocharged 4-cylinders, but this one does work well. Well, it's Toyota. What do you think?
Peppy.
Yeah. Ride and handling, what I liked about it, it's a nice cross between on and off-road compliance. What could use improvement? Optional air ride suspension. If you're going to get one of those high-end ones, hey, let's go all the way.
Right.
Let's do it on air ride. Base trim price, $57,400. That's base trim price, $57,400. Price is tested $62,625, but you can get in one, the two-wheel drive model, no bells and whistles, $41,270. Competitors, the Jeep Wrangler starts at $32,095. Ford Bronco, $38,995, which is probably its closest competitor. And the Chevy Tahoe, because GM does not have anything really that competes in this class. The Chevy Tahoe, $58,550. There is no midsize from GM.
Then they go up from there drastically.
Yeah. And that's my review of the 2025 all new from the ground up Toyota 4Runner.
And they're probably selling a Google amount of them.
I'm sure, because once you get in one of those things, it's really hard to get out of because they're nice and but nobody takes them off road that I know of anyway. Hey, just ahead, we've got the Motor Minute, and we're also going to have news headlines. It's all coming up here on the In-Wheel Time podcast.
You've waited all summer, and it's finally here. The Tailpipes and Tacos Fall 25 Cruise-In Car Show. It's been a while, but the popular Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In returns to the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, Saturday, October 18th. Make any donation to Shirley's Kids and get a free breakfast taco. There'll be mimosas and Bloody Marys, too. Get to the best cruise-in of the year. Tailpipes and Tacos Car Show, Saturday, October 18th, 8 to 11 a.m. Cruise in, make a donation of any amount, and grab a free Lupi Tortilla breakfast taco. Tailpipes and Tacos only happens at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, 703 West Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of the Katy Freeway. Join the car camaraderie and your car will automatically compete for one of 3 Chili Pepper trophies at no charge. Fall is here, and what better way to celebrate than with a free taco at Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In Car Show, Saturday, October 18th, 8 to 11 a.m. It's the cruise-in you won't want to miss. Lupi Tortillas, Tailpipes and Tacos in Katy.
Time to fire up those engines and pay tribute to the folks who make freedom possible. Bastrop's own Heroes in Hot Rods is rolling in for Veterans Day weekend. Friday night, downtown cruise. Saturday, 400 of the coolest rides in Texas. Proceeds help veterans, shelters, food pantries, and scholarships. Sponsored by Craig's Jewelry. November 7th and 8th, Main Street, Bastrop. Don't miss it.
Hey, we invite you to join us for the live In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show every Saturday, 10 to noon Central on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, and Facebook. Get one today It's free. And don't forget 30-minute podcasts of our shows from your favorite podcast provider. Time now for Jeff's Motor Minute.
There you go. NASCAR's urge to cancel his offensive new slogan. What? Yeah. Looking to alter its public image amidst the struggling with continuously failing TV viewership, NASCAR is set to embark on a rebrand for 2026. Having linked up with a new creative agency partner in what's called 72 and Sunny earlier this year, NASCAR pushed to define itself as a working-class American brand. This intention is to help NASCAR bring back and be in touch with its roots amongst the ever-faithful blue-collar fan base that the organization is accustomed to. The Hell Yeah tagline is the upcoming season as per the Sports
Are you
Business
serious?
Journal. Yes. Unfortunately for NASCAR, before it's even had the opportunity to officially roll it out, it's already facing fierce backlash from a conservative group called 1 Million Moms, which is part of the American Family Association. In a scathing post which labeled the tagline offensive, NASCAR, a new brand spot called Hell Yeah, is the biggest oxymoron there is. There is nothing about hell since it's a place for torment and anguish. So they're going up against it. NASCAR, you're not paying attention to your fan base.
That is a marketing company.
That's a marketing company.
Yeah. Ask that marketing company how well they did with Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, well, there's more that goes on and on. So they're going to introduce it next year, and good luck to them. They're losing me. They lost me.
They lost me a long time ago.
Because of that?
No.
Okay.
A lot of things.
A lot
the
of
viewership.
things, yeah.
You got to pay the TV, subscribe to watch a race that isn't really a race because they give everybody a trophy.
And then they got these cocky young drivers up there that think they own the world.
Yeah,
I could care less about
They
any
need Dale
of that.
Earnhardt to come back there and give him a whooping.
That's it. Exactly.
You heard that from me.
This is too long. It's just basically a bashing of Battery Electric, which I've done enough of today.
That's in the third hour.
Fallout from a fire at an aluminum supplier in New York a month ago is hitting Detroit, where Ford Motor Company and Stellantis and their suppliers face production disruptions. Warren Truck, where Stellantis builds the Jeep Wagoneer and Jeep Wagoneer Grand Wagoneer, is being idled for 3 weeks because of a parts shortage. The shortage is emanating from the September 16th fire at the Novelis aluminum factory in Oswego, New York. Ford indicated to suppliers that it plans to build around 530 pickups per day in Dearborn until October 27th, down 55% from typical levels, according to an analysis of supplier releases, which Ford issues to dictate the flow of just-in-time parts to its assembly plants. Novelis, which counts Ford as its top customer, is not expected to reopen its hot mill plant until the first quarter of next year at the earliest, staring down what analysts say could be a $1 billion profit hit.
Wow.
Ford is scrambling to source aluminum elsewhere to feed its pickup profit machine. That's not good. All of these things that are happening. And
because that's not a hit on their resources. I mean, their income. That is profits. What they're
Houston
saying.
Automobile Dealers Association, its board of directors, proud to announce the promotion of Rochelle Salinas to president of the Houston Auto Show, one of the largest annual events at NRG Center, and a Houston tradition for more than 43 years. Salinas will continue to simultaneously serve as executive vice president of the Houston Auto Dealers Association, where she has overseen communications, membership, and event promotions for more than a decade. The Intermill Time Car Talk Show continues right after this.
You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. Rev up your engines. It's time to roll back in style at the Back to the Past Car Show. Join the Spring Branch Senior High School Foundation Saturday, October 18th at Cornerstone Academy, 9016 Westview Drive in Houston. Classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles. Family fun, food, music, and memories. There's something for everyone. Proceeds benefit local students and programs. Don't miss the shine, the chrome, and the nostalgia. 10 to 2, Saturday, October 18th, Back to the Past Car Show. SpringbranchBears.com/car show for more information. In Wheel Time will be there too.
Well, that's all for this week's In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Be sure and check us out online at inwheeltime.com. Hey, we're always looking for new, informative, and great automotive things to bring to our global audience. If you have an idea, event, or road trip destination you'd like us to feature, let us know. Our email address is info@inwheeltime.com. When you're looking for award-winning car talk, you can find the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show 24/7 on the In Wheel Time app and website. Grab a podcast from your favorite podcast store. We video stream our live show every Saturday, 10 to noon, on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The In Wheel Time video technical director is we always need more Jeff Zekin. For booking agent, video editor, people finder, and our own Pink Panther, Mike Out of This World Mars, along with chief engineer David Ainsley, I'm Don Armstrong. And thanks to the great folks at Spring Branch High School Foundation's Back to the Past Car Show, hosting us here at the Cornerstone Academy on Westview here in Houston. Thanks again, everybody. We will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. See you then.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.